Offering world-class education, a thriving economy, and an outstanding quality of life, the United States of America is one of the most popular countries in the world for international migration. If you're among those seeking to live in the land of opportunity, there are various options available to you, including a range of talent visas. If you're looking for a route that enables you to live in the U.S. through investment, there are two main options open to you: the EB5 visa and the E2 visa. So what are these two visas and how do they differ? The EB5 visa is an immigrant investor visa, allowing the holders to stay in the U.S. long-term, providing they continue to meet the visa program requirements, ultimately providing them with a pathway to citizenship. Meanwhile, the E2 visa is a temporary, non-immigrant visa, which does not provide you the permanent resident status, nor does it provide you a clear pathway to citizenship. This visa is granted for a maximum of 5 years, although it is possible to apply for extensions. Distinctions such as these are likely why, for those looking for long-term solutions as permanent residents, the EB5 program is still so popular. It's also important to note, another clear distinction is that a significant number of people are not eligible for an E2 visa because this category is only available to citizens of countries who have relevant trade and commerce treaties with the U.S. government. This means that the E2 visa is not available to citizens of countries such as China, India, Russia, Nigeria, and South Africa. Meanwhile, the EB5 visa doesn't have any nationality restrictions. That's not to say that the E2 visa doesn't have its advantages, though. For example, there is no minimum investment threshold for an E2 visa, unlike the EB5 visa, which requires an investment of at least $800,000. and over $1 million for those who invest outside of targeted employment areas. To be eligible for an E2 visa, the requirement is simply to make a substantial investment. As a guideline, this typically means investing about $100,000 or more, while the EB5 visa, you have to follow a minimum investment of $800,000. And while the EB5 visa program requires applicants to create 10 full-time jobs through their investment, the E2 program doesn't have any job creation requirements. Finally, the EB5 visa typically requires a significantly longer processing time, and some countries have substantial application backlogs. If you're interested in either of these visas, and you're keen to explore which one best suits you and your needs, please get in touch to discuss your goals and your options.